Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Boyko CG, and we're continuing with Hogwarts Legacy. And yeah, we're back after like almost a 3-hour session. Finished that at 2 a.m. It's currently 8 a.m. Let's get right into it. Slept a few hours, and we gotta go talk to Professor Fig.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What's that? I think that was the blue flame that was talking to me. We're currently still on fidelity mode. I think I'm going to play this session on fidelity mode and then switch it over to performance in the next session. Oh. Up we go.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Yeah, it is the blue flame. Great. Talking about me in that letter. Got my coffee. Ready to go. I would just be waiting on the floor.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
Got all the
The
information.
trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
That's good.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
Oh.
It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're
my
on
eyes are burning
is
a little bit,
terribly
guys.
dangerous.
But
I'd like
really.
you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
All right.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
What's this up one for? Is that defense against? No, that's.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a
Dare you
treasure
say?
map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can
All
find
right,
the
that
time.
treasure map.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
All right, we need to go by the statue. Was that Akio? All right, so past the statue of the wyvern, past the skeleton of this thing.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Man's a nuisance. Oh.
Accio.
I want to figure out how to do this. I think the ending is that. You need to go in order.
Ugh, I can't wait to have a nap in front of the fire in the common room later. After Sharp's last class, I can't.
Oh, actually, I think the puzzle's a little bit more harder than.
I've never had difficulties with bouncing on.
I was on the classroom.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I wish there was something I could do to stand up to the headmaster. Likely best to keep my head down when I finish up here.
Oh, bathrooms. I think. Okay. Let me jump over.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my sad predict. If only a new.
You have to go outside. Oh, it's a dragon.
There's the fountain. I'm getting close.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Back to you in a second. Big area to check.
Professor Weasley said.
Can I check the map again? Hey, got a wand handle when that happened. Ah, there's the map. Through the main doors. Oh, down the stairs of the statue. Through here, past the main doors. And what is this? This is outside. This is trees. I'm in the dungeons now. That's not good. You go up one. Oh, and you go up another one, actually. There we go. Now we're on the floor that we need to be.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework.
I see trees. I thought I saw trees.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Why is this cash so hard to find? Way too big of an area to look in.
This stairwell looks promising.
Oh,
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Revelio!
that's the moth thing.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of all the search.
Figured it out.
Yes, Professor Lumos.
By the Sphinx statue in a tree. Oh man, I don't really care about that one. Let's go. That cache took me a while to find. A lot longer than I care to admit.
I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my brew after class.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
I want to see what that is down there before we do the quest. Oh, it's down the floor. My bad. Oh, it's up a floor now. Oh, there's a door over here. Realize.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Ah, it's a task from the Defense
I'm
of the
here
Dark
about
Arts
the new spell
professor.
you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Alright, perfect.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
When 2 rounds of crossed wands complete a round of spell
Seems
combination
crossed
practice.
wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Oh, hey!
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
Gobstone.
I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls.
I remember this
like
from
marbles.
the
Ground
gameplay
game.
thing.
And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Sounds interesting.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers.
Imelda
Everett
is.
and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones.
Yeah, this is the
and hidden
era
them in
of
very high places
Hogwarts
all
where
over
like
school.
where the Slytherin house is not like as hostile against the other houses. Seems like everyone gets along.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
This poor kid. Alright, I'm going to leave her quest sort of just do as we go. You go to the dueling area. Crossed Wands, I believe it's called. I just saw the lock symbol on the main mission. Can't do the main mission until we get these side missions complete. Because he said we need to get more defensive, right? So this is what we're supposed to do.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
You cannot say.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
I did Sebastian last
Ready
time.
to get thrashed?
Oh my god.
Apologies in advance.
There's 3 of them. That's not nice. Okay.
Levioso!
Shit.
Expelliarmus. Potato!
Accio! You're better than that!
Levioso.
Potato! Stupefy!
Don't shy away now.
Accio! Descendo!
Levioso.
Oh, fuck me.
Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
Oh. Oh, we won.
What to do?
Too many different colors got me a little confused. It's such a small area.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Thank you.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready
It's
to have a try
interesting
now?
how the professors sent us to crossed ones, huh?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast
They
all
think they're
the
doing it in
spells before
secret,
the dummy
but the
lands.
professors know.
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Keep trying.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
Nicely done.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd
Yay.
say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Alright. Professor, back to Professor Hackett.
Revelio.
Map of Argyllshire. For the Hebridean Black Dragon, oh. Hey, I leveled up. Level 7 already, guys. Goddamn. This is the bathroom. Or washroom, I should say.
Revelio.
Augury skeleton.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant.
Oh my.
Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Yes, ma'am.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Incendio. We got red magic, baby.
Good work.
Do they want me to sign it? Oh, I wasn't on top of it. I think I put it above Reparo. Yeah. Or, I mean, I took Reparo off. Thank you, Professor. Yes, you.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Try my best, ma'am. Thank you for teaching me. This quest right here.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Yeah, that's me.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, that's not nice.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I shall go check soon.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Alright. On. Yep. Let's go check it out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Interesting. See?
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
My family and I.
Another side mission right there. Okay, it's the humming ones. They did punch each other. Okay. Alright. They did punch each other. That's what I thought last time, but I didn't know. 100%. Kind of quickly saw it. Okay, herbology is on the outside of the school. That was cool.
Accio!
Oh, honey. A level. Circle the castle. I turned off all the motion blur and stuff like that.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
This is the first area we've actually had to load up.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Oh, actually worked.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Oh no.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Just because there's so much devil snare, I should just light up
I
everything.
imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Got a few bucks here and there. Take some for myself as well. My God, that's a big ass plant. Exit through the greenhouses. Oh, we're back here. Oh, that's cool.
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio.
Ah. Wrong.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Oh.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Yeah, I can do that.
I suppose
I should probably ask the question. My bad.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Alright. So she wants me to do that. I'm just picking up quest after quest. We'll come back to hers. We'll return this Duncan and then let's go to Professor Fig.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Is there another one out here? We got one.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
You're welcome, my
Thank
brother.
you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.